Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and we're back with another West Coast Racers construction update thanks to our good pal John. Oh my gosh, dude, you're going to the park so much. But huge thanks goes out to him. Check out his Instagram down in the description below for some really cool Six Flags Magic Mountain stuff. But speaking of Six Flags Magic Mountain, that's what we're here for, right? And West Coast Racers is the topic of today. And you can see the Magic Mountain Speed Shop, that gift shop that will be at the exit way of West Coast Racers, has finally gone vertical, and all of the panels for those sidewalls are on site. So they will be building it in the same way that they built the station building, as you can see right now, which is yet to be cleaned off, but I'm sure that'll happen once everything is flowing for testing and all the detail work is all that's left. But a lot of panel work was done for that station to build the side walls, as you can even see in some of the different coloration depending on the amount of dust on each one of those panels. But moving just to the left of the panel work, you can see another type of panel. The control panel for the ride itself has been covered up in a tarp, and that is probably, at least from the looks of it, the permanent home for that control panel. So it's really interesting to see that they put it there, if anywhere. And I believe that's just because the station might be a little too tight inside, but of course we'll just have to wait and see until we get a look from inside ourselves. But looking over in the same general direction that we have been for a little while, you could see the Pacific Speedway, which is the name that will be for the go-kart attraction in the area, has had its station building painted black. So that white that we saw a couple updates back was definitely just a primer. And speaking of more details going in, the candy shop has a new poster outside filled with jelly beans, and there's a new stairway right next to the control panel booth, and that's most likely for what I would think to be either an emergency exit or even potentially a flash pass queue. But of course, we'll just have to wait and see, because that would lead directly into the station right there. And it's a really interesting spot to have a stairway like that, especially considering the other spiral staircase that's on the other side of the station that we cannot see from the outside. And speaking of outside, you can see those two cars on the first and third launches. We'll see some more movement with these just a little later on, and it's very small. Don't expect a full test in this video, just want to warn you guys that now. But they are checking the alignment of the stators still, making sure everything's good to go, as well as checking the sensors for every bit of the track. So that is a huge part of attractions like this nowadays, though. Everything is so computerized for safety, so that the dueling can work properly, and just to make sure every car can make it through the track itself. So there will be tons of sensors that just need to be checked and made sure they're okay. And they are doing portions of that work, especially on the first and third launches, and maybe even the second and fourth launches as of now. But you can see now an employee standing right next to those train cars on the stairway right there, which is yet to be really seen what that will be for. But you can see more movement going on with the Magic Mountain Speed Shop right here, which is awesome to see. And I'm glad that they will actually end up having this exit gift shop. Now, how long it will take to get everything ready for that, we'll just have to, of course, wait and see for that. But considering how quick the station has gone vertical and put the panels on, it'll probably be another week or so until we see all that panel work finished on the Magic Mountain Speed Shop, if not 2 weeks. But hopefully by that time, we'll see a heck of a lot of testing going on, because that should be happening within the next week, maybe even 2 at the latest. But I cannot wait for that to start happening, because once the testing phase starts, we'll be closer and closer to riding, which is going to be incredible. And you can see tons of employees working on the cars right here, making sure everything's good to go. And I just gotta say real quick, a huge thank you to any employees or any contractors that are watching this video right now, or even if they're not, I just want to say a huge thank you for all the work you're putting into this project for our enjoyment and entertainment purposes. It's just incredible how much work that you guys have been putting into this project, and I cannot wait to experience all of the tough work that you guys have done. But speaking of thank yous, I gotta give a huge thank you to John for getting all of this footage for us. Make sure to go check out his Instagram down in the description below if you want to see anything Magic Mountain related. He's got tons of stuff on his Instagram all the time, so make sure to go check it out. And make sure to give him some love in the comments if you could. But speaking of love and thank yous, I gotta thank you all for watching this content every single time we put it out. It means the world that you do. But make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because we're gonna have tons more West Coast Racers updates in the near future, as well as tons of other content you can check out on the channel right now, like other reviews and updates on other rides, as well as tons of vlogs. And hopefully I'll see you over at one of those in the near future. But until then, we'll see you on the next ride.